All right, we're back at it again with Pllana. If you want to subscribe to his channel, here's a screenshot right here. Let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome back to other hot takes, and the first one says that Triple H is not a good booker, and I've been seeing this more and more on the internet wrestling community, whether that's Twitter or YouTube. A lot of people are saying they are not enjoying Triple H and his booking, and to be 100% honest with you, I feel like Triple H and his booking has gone a little downhill since WrestleMania 40. If you look at Cody Rhodes and his WWE title reign, that's been kind of boring. Then you got Gunther and his boring World Championship run, and the Bloodline stuff has been going on way too long. Triple H's booking might have gotten worse, and I think he's got to turn things around, especially with WrestleMania only 10 weeks away. It feels like the hype just isn't there, especially after John Cena and CM Punk both lost the Royal Rumble. Speaking of Triple H, this hot take says that he messed up this year's WrestleMania, and like I was just saying, I feel like this year's WrestleMania was right there for the alley-oop, and Triple H just missed the dunk. Like, you had John Cena versus Gunther right there. Then you had CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Then you had Roman Reigns versus possibly The Rock. But then again, The Rock really ruined WrestleMania as well. I think three factors ruined WrestleMania. The fact that The Rock out of nowhere said he can't make it, that shifted everything. On top of that, you also have the fact that Gunther and his world title reign has been kind of boring. I just gotta say how it is. I think that world championship run is not that great. And then you also have Triple H, who is not pivoting too well. After The Rock said he can't wrestle, Triple H went to plan B, and I just don't think plan B is that great of a plan, you know? Like I said, you had Cody versus Punk, you had Cena versus Gunther, and then if you can't do Roman versus Rock, you had Roman versus Seth. Those are three top matches, and for some reason, they aren't happening. Jay Bricks Everything says that Gunther's reign feels even worse if he loses to Jay at Mania, because just 2 weeks ago, Jay got pinned clean, and I understand this take completely. Like I said, I think that Gunther and his world title reign has just completely been a big flop. Like, when he first beat Damian Priest, there was a lot of hype, there was a lot of potential, but right now, it just feels lackluster, and like you just said, Jay might just beat him, which makes no sense, because Jay just lost to him 2 weeks ago. I really feel like Triple H fumbled with this storyline and this world championship run.
No, I don't agree. I think he should lose the title belt against Jey Uso, because we don't really need to see another title run from Gunther. I mean, we don't need that. We're good. We're good, so I don't agree.
For example, everybody thinks this, and it says that Gunther's IC title reign was better than his world heavyweight title reign, and that is a fact. That's an undisputed fact. Everybody thinks so, and it's just crazy that a lot of people enjoy his mid-card run over his world title run. That's just crazy. Ty Marshall says that Charlotte Flair winning the Royal Rumble is the most Vince McMahon move that Triple H has ever done. And there's a good number of people who are not happy about Charlotte winning the Royal Rumble, thinking that it was a Vince move, but I have no problem with this at all. Charlotte was out of action for such a long time, so it kind of feels like her run is going to be fresh, just for the simple fact that she has not been on TV for so long. Also, Charlotte's one of the greats. If you think about the past, many people like John Cena, Austin, and Michaels have won multiple Royal Rumbles, so I have no problem with this at all. Speaking of Charlotte, this says that Charlotte Flair doesn't need any more titles, and I can't disagree anymore. I think Charlotte does need to win more championships just to solidify her run. Yes, they made a mistake giving her so many in the beginning of her career, but right now you shouldn't punish her just because she had a lot of reigns back then. You know what I mean? So to me, if Charlotte wins at Mania, I have zero problem with that. The next hot take is more about Triple H, and it says that Triple H has messed up LA Knight's push after he lost to Roman. They've given up on him. I wouldn't say after losing to Roman, because he did go on to win the United States Championship, and that run looked like it was going to be very fun, but then he lost to Shinsuke Nakamura for absolutely no reason. That was the worst decision, and I think he really ruined his push after that. I don't even know why Shinsuke is a champion. Does he even defend the title? I can't remember the last time he put that belt on the line. Really taking this championship off of LA Knight was a big, big mistake. JWK says that the Bloodline versus Cody story needs to end ASAP, and I have absolutely no idea why out of nowhere Solo Sikoa came back to go after Cody Rhodes. That makes no sense. A lot of people are pissed off about it, and I am also one of those people. What is Triple H doing? Darren says that WWE ruined the feud between The Rock and Cody, them suddenly being friends on the first Raw on Netflix makes no sense. I gotta 1000% agree. Even if you are gonna do The Rock and Cody match in the future, you don't just ruin it like this, because there might be a possibility that you return to this feud, but now you kind of threw that out the window. Even if it was 1000% confirmed, I don't know if this was the right idea, just for the simple fact that it makes Cody look kind of foolish.
Well, see, I thought that The Rock was just playing possum. And that he was just going to, like after that segment, that the next segment, he was just going to show his true colors and attack Cody. But because he won't come back, it's one of the reasons why it's like, forget it, But I don't know if we're ever going to see that again. But damn it, man. Man, it's hard to just... That's what I'm saying, man. Just hire a new bookkeeper, man. Just do it. Because... we can't keep this going, Trip. We can't keep this going, Hunter. Because after this WrestleMania, if they lie about the numbers, I don't know. Only way this can make this better is if you have The Rock show up. But what will be the point at that time, I really want to see Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. We have that. That's a main event for me, Yeah.
Christopher says that Cody should beat Roman's record as champion, and I don't agree with this, just because I think Cody's run has been kind of lackluster, like I said earlier in the video. If he turns heel, I would be open to the idea, but right now, if he stays as a babyface, I don't want to see Cody still as the WWE champion, because if he's staying face, John Cena should definitely beat him for that belt. D. Jordan says that Cody Rhodes will turn heel on Jay at Mania, so I'm assuming you think that Jay is going to choose Cody. I hope that's not the case. Like, I understand Cody turning heel is what I want, but the fact is, I don't want to see Cody versus Jay. I want to see Cody versus either CM Punk or John Cena at Mania. Like, this is why I think Jay winning was kind of a mistake. I don't think many people are too excited about Jay versus Gunther or Jay versus Cody. The next hot take says that WWE missed out on booking Cody versus Randy in that feud. I don't think it's too late to actually book that feud. I think they will get to it eventually, but I don't know what they're waiting for, to be honest with you guys. I think Cody, like I said throughout this entire video, Cody's run has been lackluster. You know what would have been great? A 3 to 4, maybe even 5-month feud with Randy Orton, where they have so much history. That would have been a good idea before, and who knows if that still happens, because Cody might lose the belt to John Cena at WrestleMania, or maybe even CM Punk. WWE Guy Stuff says that CM Punk versus Roman versus Seth should happen at WrestleMania. This is actually what I wanted to see back in December after the War Games thing with CM Punk and Roman. I think it's a fantastic idea, but I do think it needs to main event, and I do think it should have the World Championship. To me, this is why I don't like Gunther being the World Champion, because Punk, Roman, and Seth, that could really use the World Championship, not Gunther versus Jay. I'm just sorry, but that's just the facts. Bam says that CM Punk doesn't need a WrestleMania main event to be considered one of the greats, and yeah, he doesn't. He's already one of the greats, but I think he deserves it. Mr. Pete says otherwise. They say CM Punk not main event to WrestleMania was the right move. First off, it's not too late for him to main event WrestleMania. Secondly, I think it's the wrong move, because I think CM Punk definitely deserves a WrestleMania main event. The next hot take says that we'll see Malachi Black return to WWE in 2025. I absolutely think so, because if you don't know, it was reported that Malachi Black's AEW contract has officially expired and he can join WWE anytime, and I think he will either now at WrestleMania or the night after WrestleMania on Raw. One Day Ray says that Braun Breaker can become an all-time great if WWE doesn't fumble it. He is a generational talent in all aspects. He reminds me of a young Brock Lesnar or Kurt Angle. I 100% agree with this. I think Braun Breaker is legitimately going to be a main eventer for years to come, like Roman Reigns. Braun Breaker will probably win the Royal Rumble and then go on to win his first World Championship next year. Elijah says we need to see Liv versus Rhea one last time at Mania. Please, no, I do not think anybody wants to see this except for you, Elijah. I'm sorry, buddy, but I just don't want to see it one more time. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Somebody with a brain. I'm glad he said that. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, we do not want to see that one more time, but knowing Triple H, knowing, what am I saying? Knowing the board of directors, man, they're going to put it back together. They're going to do it. I hope they don't, but they're going to probably will. But I hope not. I hope not. But thank you for saying that. Thank you.
World Life YouTube says that Drew McIntyre should have a bigger match than Damian Priest or LA Knight. As for Damian Priest, I would say yes, but LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre, especially with the real, or at least, the worst backstage heat that they got going, I think is a fantastic idea. A lot of people don't see LA Knight as a superstar, but I do. I think the guy is great. I think he has star power, and the fans are behind him. And the last hot take comes from JD, and he says that Jake Paul is winning the Money in the Bank. Please, no. I would not mind Logan Paul winning, to be honest with you, but Jake Paul, absolutely not. Why? That makes no sense. The guy's a boxer. Maybe he'll have a tag team match with Logan Paul. Other than that, I don't see him coming to the WWE. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and here's some other videos you might enjoy.
I wonder what's with the black screen. But however, well, they probably got copyrighted, unfortunately. Probably trimmed it out. I understand. But hey, we all go through that. But anyway, the bottom line is this. We gave Hunter a reason why we don't respect his decision-making when it comes to bookings. And I think we all agree that he needs a new bookkeeper, okay? I know everybody's saying he's not a good bookkeeper, but that's what I'm saying. Let's get somebody else so that way they could be held responsible for the bookings, not him. He can just work on the promoting and the marketing when we can get somebody better. You feel what I'm saying? We got people for NXT, but we don't have people for, the WWE roster. And again, that's why I'm hoping all these decisions we see in WrestleMania will be flipped around. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see Rhea versus Liv Morgan, but because of the storyline, it's probably going to happen. But it's going to be a triple threat match. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully it'll be a triple threat match. But then again, it's WrestleMania. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I hope to see Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. I don't know any other matches I could think of. Hopefully Lyra will defend her title at WrestleMania. Hopefully Chelsea Green as well. But maybe just for the kickoffs shows. I don't know. But we do need some changes in WWE because right now it ain't looking good. That's why I'd rather watch AEW. And I got to catch up on some videos with them too. But I, like I said, man, WWE, like I said, I think WWE's doing all right. It's just, we just need some better bookings, better matches, So, if you want to continue to live in Rhea's story, why not put them in the Hell in a Cell match so that way afterwards, if they want to be cool, they can, at least they went through hell with each other. You feel me? I would recommend an unsanctioned match, but all that running that Liv be doing, we need a cage. You know what I'm saying? Not a steel cage, but a Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can, get that, but yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I hope they don't fire Triple H. I mean, listen, you don't got to fire him, okay? Just get a new bookkeeper while Hunter just work on the promoting and marketing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He'll still run the company. Just have somebody do the bookings, please, especially for the women's division. Like, just do that. That's all. There's always a backup plan. Remember when you said, Hunter, I always have a plan B. Okay. Well, hopefully your plan B is a new bookkeeper for the women's. And, if you want to run the man, okay. But I would prefer, we get a bookkeeper for both ends. And then if you want to chime in some ideas, cool. But there's got to be somebody creative that can, help this business because it's just not looking good. And that's why I just prefer AEW because at least on there I can be entertained, versus with WWE, it's hard for me to be entertained when my head is hurting. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can't seem to understand why we're going back. Like, personally, I don't see why we're going backwards once we've already had what we had. You know what I'm saying? But, and now you got Liv and Rhea going on tour. Ridiculous. But shout out to Pllana. I appreciate him giving his opinions on the comment section. You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll do the comment section on my channel too. So I appreciate him giving his opinions. I do like his channel. So if you guys want to subscribe, man, go ahead and subscribe to him. But, all you got to do is rewind and check out the page because I've already gave my introduction. Now, here's my introduction. Get in the comment box and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and subscribe to me. And, if you want to subscribe to him, that's fine, but subscribe to me because you're on my channel, okay? All right, subscribe to me, all right? Because I'm the one providing all the content for you. I'm just doing a real little reaction to his channel and showing him some love. That's it. But get on the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next video, all right? I'm out.